welcome to Shovelware Diggers. Our dig team is currently excavating the Softkey Shareware 2000 Hit Games 2CD collection. You can find a link in the video description containing the entire directory structure of this archive. It's week 55, and these are the digs our diggers have for us today. For more information on how to join the dig team, simply head on over to the Patreon page linked in the video description. Now without further ado, let's begin. First up, James Dunn has dug up DOSGAMES /pb/WIZZARD. Well, the notion of the Pinball Wizard kind of makes sense. All we got is a COM file and a very short doc file. Let's type that. WIZZARD.doc. Use insert to start game. Okay, that's already weird. Then use insert as the left flipper and delete as the right flipper. So I think it means like on the numeric keypad. Use the up and down arrows to select the strength of the spring. Program requires a color monitor. Okay. Wizard. Oh, it's... It included documentation, but it's another one of these Pinball Construction Set, or Pinball Construction... I keep forgetting if it's Pinball Construction Set or Pinball Construction Studio. PCS, let's call it that. So, Wizard, with double Zs. Let's go. So let's see how this one plays. I've already turned the cycles down, because I checked that ahead of time. Okay. The ball's not behaving, but we'll see. And not having the greatest luck so far. Wow, the ball just sort of hung there for a moment. Actually, I kind of like this one, in terms of PCS tables. Seems to have pretty good balance in terms of what goes where. I like that sort of ring in the middle. I think there's a... Oh, I forget which game it is. It's something like, not Demon's Crush. Devil's Dare or something like that. That I believe has, like, a sort of middle section that you can shoot around and such. And there's other pinball games that have similar things, but... It's neat to see them pulled off here in PCS. Yeah, I'm actually still only on my first game here. I'm actually doing pretty well here. Whenever the ball goes down the outlane area, it tends to, well, it didn't that time, but it tends to hit those, kickers down there, which just shoot it back up into the action. So it's kind of like a kickback in a sense, except the game doesn't really support kickbacks in the traditional sense, but there they are, and they work some of the time. Not all the time, but some of the time. And that's the way it should be. This is still my first game. So now I'm starting to wonder if maybe the table's too easy, because I'm still playing my first game worth here. Now granted, I'm on my last ball, but still. Up there it goes, finally. So, yeah, Wizard. That's actually a pretty decent PCS table. So if you guys can track this one down, I'd say check it out. Next up, Robert Mackey's dug up DOSGAMES /ADVENTUR /Humbug47. I kind of want to guess that this is going to be Christmas themed in some way. Oh, there's an icon file. This might be Windows software. We'll find out in a second. No, it's not. It just happens to include a icon file for Windows for whatever reason. Humbug, copyright 93, Graham Cluley. Or Cluley? Cluley. That's tricky. Graham Cluley. Version 4.7, jeez. This is a shareware adventure game. You're free to give copies to your friends and other computer users, provided no profit is made at the author's expense. Find yourself enjoying the game, you are obliged to register. Benefits of registration is displayed by typing help. In order to display the correct registration information, I need to know what country you're living in. Wait, didn't we already play this game? Well, it says registration costs $20, and there's Nels Anderson. I know we've seen that name more than once. Let me start this up again, because I want to see this here. So, I'm going to guess that the game itself, Humbug, was created by Graham Cluley. You know, it could be possible that Nels Anderson is simply acting as an in-between, given the fact that there was also registration information for a different part of the planet. So, my guess is that Nels Anderson handles the US registrations. So, I guess that would make sense, having a third party helping with registration stuff. Anyways, let's actually check out this text adventure here, because, yeah, we definitely haven't played this one. We've seen that same intro before. So, bah humbug, I hate the school holidays. Every year it's the same. Mom packs me off to boring old Addervist Manor? That's an interesting name. It'll be good for you, she said. Anyway, you can keep Granddad out of mischief. There wasn't even going to be a chance to explore the old windmill at the bottom of the garden, not in this weather. Suddenly the taxi I'm sitting in lurches around a familiar corner and up the long driveway to Granddad's home. Drunken line of beechwood trees lead up to the manor, shrouded in a heavy blanket of snow. Large black taxi sputters to a halt and step out onto the crunchy snow. With a snort, the taxi driver, chewing on a matchstick, draws my fare. Or drawls my fare. So we've already got some items in our inventory from the looks of it. Carrying a satchel, wearing trousers and a shirt. What's in the satchel? The satchel contains a manuscript and a paper airplane. Thorough paper airplane. Plane flies high in the air and begins an impressive display of acrobatics. Of aerobatics. So, let's look around. Standing on the drive leading to Addervist Manor, this miserable-looking building, snow does its best to cover up the harsh, jagged edges and the high-pointed turrets. To my north lie the cold stone steps leading up to the manor's entrance. Paper airplane flies high above my head. Can I get the airplane back? Missed completely. F3 doesn't repeat. Darn it. How long is that paper airplane going to stay in the air? Well, let's just go north. Standing beside the large front door of Addervist Manor, the door has been badly warped by the ravages of time. Its coat of dark green paint is peeling off in large strips, showing the older beechwood below. A small brass letterbox has been built into the bottom of the door. The button beside the door. Push button, because it's probably a doorbell. You can't knock on the door? Seriously? Okay, it's looking like being polite isn't gonna work. So let's just open the door. Not like Granddad to leave the door unlocked. Well, this isn't off to a good start. Wait, what? I'm in Granddad's bedroom. The usual bedroom things are here. A large bed, a full-length mirror, and a Mark III subatomic particle accelerator. What? What is just usual? It's a usual thing to find in the grandfather's bedroom. A month's supply of Long Johns has been carefully allowed to fester in one corner of the bedroom. There's a narrow archway set into the west wall draped in wooden beads. A wooden chute has been built into one of the walls. I can also see a trombone. Okay, use particle accelerator. Because we got it, right? Turn on particle accelerator. What? Okay, look at particle accelerator. Okay, I admit it. I lied about the part. Yeah, I'm sure you did. It's only a Mark II. And it also seems to be broken. Can I fix the particle accelerator? I don't feel I'm qualified to actually mend anything. Okay. What about the trombone? Can you get the trombone? You can. Can I play the trombone? Rah! Oh, that didn't go so well. Try it again. Rah! Okay, never mind. Okay, this house is actually pretty big. There seems to be like 4 floors here. So, this seems to have a lot to it. I have no idea how long it goes on for. I guess if I quit, it'll probably tell me. 2,000 points, and I only had 20. Though it was giving me them 10 at a time from the looks of it, so I guess that could probably be more boiled down more like a 200-point game. So that's not that bad. That would make it a pretty average length then. So yeah, if you guys are into text adventures, this one looks like it might be interesting. And to finish things off for today, Brendan of Retro Swim has dug up DOSGAMES /arcade3 /SGOOSE. If this is StarGoose Warrior, then that's another piece of wares here. But anyways, we've got 1988. It seems like it would be the right year. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this... Or wait, this is just called StarGoose. I thought the full game was actually called StarGoose Warrior. Maybe I'm wrong about that. You know what? I'm going to quickly look this up. Normally I don't look stuff up while I'm recording, but I got to look this up quickly. Okay, so it turns out StarGoose and StarGoose Warrior are the same thing. So this is actually that game. So definitely another piece of wares here. Question is, how do I actually start playing? Game? Seriously, game? Oh, I just had to wait. Okay, so I've never actually played this game before, but I do know that it's sort of like this combination shooter with this sort of a 3D mechanic going on. I do believe I have a disc of this that someone gifted to me. I could be wrong about that. It might be some other game I'm thinking of, but we'll give this one a quick run through, just in case I don't actually have a copy of the actual game. Whoops, those are explosive. Can I get my... There we go. So I'm gonna guess I should probably have the cycles down. I turned it up a bit because it was going really slow, but now it feels like it might be going too fast. I don't know. So I seem to have 3 stats on the side: ammo, fuel, and shield. I'm gonna guess that shield is what keeps me safe, and ammo is the shots I take, and fuel is probably just lost as a result of time. This is actually surprisingly tricky to control, and those... Whoa! And I just got shot right the heck out of nowhere. And it puts me back here again. Are there no checkpoints or anything? Although now I'm having... Why did I just explode out of nowhere? I just exploded for no reason. Jeez, that thing just shoots you right the heck out of nowhere. How are you supposed to dodge that? Or maybe it has to do with the fact that I was upside down? Seem to be okay now. Okay, now the end of this tunnel was the one where things got really stupid. Because there was that enemy that was just killing me instantly. Yeah! You can't dodge that. You cannot dodge that. Okay, again, let's try to do it right this time. Go through the first tunnel. Okay, first tunnel cleared. And now avoid the second tunnel. It immediately shoots you the moment it's on screen. Okay, one more attempt. This time we're going to stay far away from it, under the assumption that it can't possibly hit me from that far away. Although I got a funny feeling it's going to find a way to do so. Okay, dodge the shield tunnel. Oh, I did manage to dodge it. Okay, so it is dodgeable. It's just in a place that makes it really freaking stupid. So there's clearly more to this game than I realize, because here I am back at the beginning again. I don't know. One of these days I'll actually cover this game on Ancient DOS Games, presuming I do actually have a copy of it. I'm pretty sure I do. I'd have to look through my archives again to be certain, but when that point in time comes, I'll do a better job of figuring this game out. But as it stands, the game definitely has some quirks which I'm not quite getting. And that missile launcher can just go to hell.